My hair just looks amazing. Like, whoa. Wow. Another day, another dollar, YouTube. Here we are. A few questions. Well, statements. Sidebar. I really love The Last of Us on HBO Max. I'm just saying. If you're also watching it, maybe leave us a comment or two. Right? Like, shouldn't we talk about our lives? Today I'm gonna show you how to do fast beach waves. Okay, but let's just picture it. You like spend a little bit too much time doing other things and now it's only like 10 more minutes and you have to get out of the house, but your hair isn't done and you don't wanna round brush it. Or this is just like a really great technique that I love when I don't have that much time and I want my hair to look polished and like I tried, but I like also wanted to wash my hair. So I did just wash my hair. I'm gonna put some stuff in it really fast. Oh my God, set the clock for 10 minutes. Okay, so here's the thing with fast beach waves. You don't wanna do this technique if your hair is too wet or it'll take way longer. So you do wanna get like a good amount of the moisture out of your hair. I do feel like if your hair is like super duper textured, it's harder to do this technique, but you could, if you had like hair in the 3s or the 4s, you could take like that blow dryer attachment with like the fingers and like rough dry your hair and get it like straight-ish and then do this twisting technique and it would work. You just would need to like pull your natural texture out a little bit if your hair is like really coily. Mine's more like a 2C, so it's like, okay. And I've been kind of like pulling at it, and I've been brushing through it. So, okay. So I did some blowout milk, I did some complete conditioning mist, and I think I'll do, actually, I think I feel good. Yeah, I think I feel good about it. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. I like high heat, high power, and you're just gonna rough dry your hair because you want it to be like, probably like 75% dry or 80% dry before you even start to do anything. So you're gonna start to take your hair and you wanna like pull the top half of your hair smooth. And because we're gonna end up doing kind of beach waves. So I want the top to be a little bit on the smoother side. So I'm just using my fingers almost as like a paddle brush to start to pull it out. I also like to come in underneath like this, come underneath like that, and kind of pull it down underneath as well. My hair is quite a bit curlier underneath here. You see how that steam is coming out? That means your heat protectant is doing its job. I put foam in the beginning because I just wanted a little bit more body and I wanted more volume. So this is starting to get dry enough that I can start to do my technique. And basically it's just a twist. So I like to kind of take the front from the back. So you have like kind of 2 pigtails in the front and almost like 2 pigtails in the back. So it's like 4 quadrants. So I'm gonna take this one and clip it up because I just don't need to get to it yet. If you're newer to styling your hair, this is like a really good tip. Section the hair away that you're not styling. Because if the hair is just like all down and it's like all over the place, it's easier to get lost, it's easier to get frustrated. So this way, I just don't have this hair like in my way. It's in my way, lol. So now I just have this and this to deal with. This side and this side. So you're gonna repeat this process all over your head, but you're just gonna take your fingers and you're gonna smooth out the top again. Now, if you wanna make your hair curlier or like wavier, you're gonna do smaller sections. If you want it to be less wavy, you're gonna do bigger sections. So one way you could do smaller sections if you wanted to make it wavier is like divide this in half. So you could do like, you know, like this bottom section and this top section if you wanted to make it curlier. But I kind of want it looser, and like I said earlier, I'm late, so I am trying to do like little tiny sections. So you're just gonna twist, then you can kind of cup your hand and just blow dry the whole thing. Twist, twist, twist. And you really wanna pay attention to the ends to make sure they're getting set. Then come back up here, pull out the top a little bit, and then come back underneath and keep twisting. Then you can kind of let that sit to start to cool. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Smoothing. You can do the underneath side. Smoothing, and now I'm gonna start to twist. Twisting, twisting, really make sure to get those ends again. I really do love this technique because you can really set your hair like you did it with a curling iron, but without the damage of like taking that, you know, hot ass iron to your hair. So now I have this back section. I'm just gonna, again, use my fingers to kind of pull out the curl right on my root. So I can feel that these ends are still kind of wet, and that is, you're just gonna be twisting forever. So you can see I'm kind of just rough drying it again. Remember when it was like going viral when people were like cutting their like water bottles and blowing it in there? This is like gonna give you a similar look, but you don't have to put your hair in a plastic water bottle. I've literally been doing this technique since like 2010. It's not new, but it is fierce. So now you can see I combined that front section with the back section. Okay, so now I've kind of started on this side, or this side's going. I got this back section going. So now I just have this back section and we're twisting, 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 twisting. If this piece is ever getting in your way, watch what I'm gonna do. I just kind of twisted it again, and I'm gonna take this clip and use it to put it right here. So now I just have this section and I'm not getting overwhelmed. So I'm taking my fingers, I'm gonna pull that smooth. If you also have like thick ass hair in the back, you could also take this whole back section and divide this in half. If that's just too much to control, just take another clip and put it up. So now you just have this underneath, and then you can go. Then that's feeling pretty dry, so now I can take this back down, gather those together, continue to twist. Okay, now here's the other thing that I just need to show you really quick. At this point, you have this in the back, this side and this side, but then that leaves this kind of crown flat. So what I like to do is take my fingers and join the top half. So then you'll have 1, 2, 3. So I'm just gonna take this top section and I'm just gonna, again, use my fingers to smooth out that top bit. And then I'm gonna take my ends of that section and start to twist. So if you're someone who just like has tried to round brush so many times and it never works, this could be a really good technique for you. Because it's a lot easier than round brushing. The trick really is to get enough moisture out of your hair before you start. Because if your hair is too wet, it's not gonna hold the shape. And you notice I'm twisting like as I'm blow drying. I don't just twist it up and then go like this. Like you gotta keep twisting. Okay, now I'm gonna just take all that half of my hair, and just join that all together and just continue to twist. Yeah, so like I've literally done this in 12 minutes. It just doesn't take that long and it gives you a really good polished result. So now I'm gonna take this whole side and gather all that together and keep twisting. My little curtain fringe I'm gonna round brush and show you in a second. Another thing you could do is leave these two twists, like gather it all together and leave it like this. You could do your makeup, you know, put a clip here, go eat breakfast. You could also take a diffuser and just diffuse to help it get dry a little faster. Also, I can just feel that my ends have a little bit of moisture in them still, so don't even be afraid to do this. Just literally take the blow dryer and just dry everything out or undo everything. Flip your head upside down. Then flip it up and just kind of see where you are. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take my hair, divide it all the way down the middle, and I just am gonna put that little twisting shape back in. And then don't shake it out yet, let it cool. Just kind of regather this all up. So before you had 2 sections in the front, 2 in the back, or 2 in the front and 3 in the back. Now you just have 2, like everything on this and everything here. Twisting, twisting, twisting. So now I gave myself some curtain fringe that I'm gonna round brush. So I'm gonna kind of like separate that hair that I need to style away from everything else. So you can see I'm pulling that tension. Pulling. Now I'm gonna take that round brush section and join it with some hair on the side and twist it together. Ah, starting to look good. Now I'm gonna take this section that I just round brushed with some hair on the side of it. Kind of join that together and begin twisting again. Okay. Now literally, this took me like 16 minutes. Can you believe? That was like literally look at my hair. Doesn't it look good? I'm gonna end it up with some Nourishing Shine Drops. You could do really like whatever hair oil you fancy. This is just gonna help to like prevent frizz. I do like to, at the end, take all those sections together and then twist. But like these lights are not hot and my sweatshirt isn't not hot and I'm not sweating. Like normally I would be like sweating and frustrated like after like getting my hair this smooth, and it really does like, it's just easy. It's like not as hard. And see just like the little bends, just gives you like a nice little diffused beachy wave. The smaller sections you do, the curlier it's gonna get. The bigger sections you do, the wavier it's gonna get. But doesn't that look good, you guys? So thank you so much for coming by YouTube. I love you so much. I hope you got some good ideas out of this. If you wanna do this look and tag us, do it. Let us know how it goes. I'm sorry I can't stop looking at myself in the mirror again because my hair just looks amazing. Like, whoa. Wow.
I don't know if I would call this beach waves.
Well, it is, Jared. It's beach waves, okay? Just
Layered waves?
no. Who does hair again? I love you, YouTube. We'll see you next time.